thought he was dead, but the dog proved them wrong. A dog buried alive. A race against time. An impossible rescue. This is the most shocking story you'll hear today. Subscribe now and discover the outcome of this incredible tale. Sarah Johnson, a 68-year-old retired nurse, was watering her roses when she heard a strange sound coming from the neighboring yard. The noise sounded like a muffled cry, mixed with desperate scratching. Her heart raced as she realized the sounds were coming from the spot where, the night before, her neighbors had buried Max, their beloved 12-year-old golden retriever. She had witnessed the family, tears in their eyes, laying Max to rest after supposedly euthanizing him due to a terminal cancer diagnosis. Sarah's hands trembled as she approached the small mound of dirt. The sounds grew clearer with each step. Suddenly, a dirt-covered paw emerged from the ground, followed by a dirty, panting snout. It was Max, struggling to escape his own grave. Sarah rushed to his aid, her elderly legs moving with a strength she didn't know she still had. With trembling fingers, she began digging frantically, tears streaming down her wrinkled face. Within minutes, other neighbors heard her cries for help and joined the rescue. Max was alive but extremely weak. His golden fur was completely covered in dirt, and his once bright eyes now reflected indescribable terror. Sarah wrapped the dog in her gardening coat, whispering words of comfort as a neighbor called the emergency vet. At the veterinary hospital, the truth began to unfold. Dr. Anderson, after examining Max, discovered that the supposed euthanasia drug was actually a common sedative. The vet who had performed the procedure wasn't a licensed professional, but an imposter who had deceived Max's family, charging a fraction of the normal price for euthanasia. The investigation revealed a network of fraud involving fake vets offering low-cost services to families in financial distress. Max's family, devastated by the cancer diagnosis and unable to afford proper treatment, had fallen into the trap of these criminals. They truly believed they were giving their beloved companion a dignified end. As Max recovered under Dr. Anderson's care, an even more surprising discovery came to light. Detailed tests showed that the original diagnosis of terminal cancer was wrong. What Max had was a treatable condition, which had been deliberately misdiagnosed by the fake vet to convince the family to opt for euthanasia. Sarah, deeply moved by Max's story, visited him daily during his recovery. The original family, the Petersons, devastated by the situation, went through a deep process of reflection. Through tears and heartfelt conversations, they realized their mistake had stemmed from love and the desperation of not being able to afford treatment. Max, with his infinite capacity to forgive, welcomed the family with the same love as always, his tail wagging furiously with each visit. After his full recovery, Max returned home to the Petersons, but something extraordinary was about to happen. Lucy, the golden retriever next door, had just turned 2, and an unexpected canine romance blossomed between the backyard fences. Within months, Lucy gave birth to a litter of 6 golden puppies, all with the same gentle eyes as Max. The Petersons, in a gesture of gratitude and recognition for Sarah's crucial role in saving Max, insisted she choose first among the puppies. With tears in her eyes, Sarah selected a small female with the exact same white chest mark as Max. She named her Hope, a name that carried the full meaning of that extraordinary journey. Chapter 4. A New Beginning. Now Max lived a full life with the Petersons, making daily visits to Sarah's garden, where he played with Hope among the roses. The family invested all the money they could save into proper treatment for his condition, and each day he grew stronger. His story inspired the creation of a veterinary assistance program for low-income families in the community. Little Hope grew up to be Sarah's constant companion, inheriting the same loving and loyal nature as her father. Every afternoon, father and daughter reunited in the rose garden, their playful barks echoing through the neighborhood as a reminder of the healing power of love and forgiveness. The Petersons transformed their painful experience into something positive, becoming active volunteers in veterinary care awareness programs. They shared their story openly, helping other families find resources and support to care for their pets. Max's story not only changed the lives of two families, but also inspired a revolution in the region's veterinary services. His miraculous rescue led to stricter regulations for veterinary clinics and the creation of emergency treatment funds. Today, when people walk down Rose Street, it's common to see Max and Hope playing together in the garden, their golden fur shining in the sun. Sarah and the Petersons often gather for afternoon tea, watching father and daughter run among the flowers, a living testament that true love always finds a way, even in the most difficult circumstances. The miracle of Max wasn't just his survival, but how his story united an entire community, proving that sometimes we need to go through tough times to discover the true strength of love, forgiveness, and second chances. In the midst of darkness, love and hope are reborn. Max's loyalty and unconditional love inspire us. If you believe in second chances and the power of forgiveness, subscribe to the channel for more stories like Max's.